up, our people, and welcome back to another episode of the FANG Podcast. That is First American Nigerian Generation. Make sure you check out all of our videos, all of our audio, all of our content on YouTube, anywhere you listen to podcasts, and check us out on Instagram and TikTok. I'm your girl, Rebecca, that Queen Becca, Becca Baby, Becca Boo. Follow me on all social platforms.
And it's me, your girl. It's Mukri. Any others a counterfeit, and we already know. Check your pockets. And we are here today.
You're joined today
Yes.
with a very special guest. Introduce yourself.
My name is Nanii Acosta. I'm here, happy to be here with y'all, telling my story and sharing more, and we're gonna get into it.
Big purr. I love your accent.
Me too. I'm really hearing you talk for the first time. Right? The last time caught me off guard.
So, where are you from?
Okay, so my dad is from the Dominican Republic and my mom's American. So sometimes I consider myself like first generation and half. It's kind of complicated. I grew up with that side of my family, so that's probably why y'all hear the accent and all that. I'm like super
I would say
immersed.
you're first generation still, because
I
your father
think
was
so.
born in
Mhm.
DR, right? So you were
Yeah.
born here. So you still first generation.
Yeah.
You can hang with us.
And that's Afro Latina.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yes, to the core.
Afro Latina. So the way that we met. All right. So we met at a party, right? And I was trying to be like friendly and stuff. Like a friend introduced us.
Mhm.
And just real briefly, we was at a party. I wasn't really looking to meet people. I wasn't really like trying to meet people. I don't think we ever are really trying to meet people, but
I am.
we met. It was a nice little meeting, and I invited you to come on the podcast. And I'm so happy that you're here today to grace us with your presence.
Same here.
But I do just have a quick question.
Yes.
So you identify as Afro Latina, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I hope
Can
so.
you
I
give
just
us?
called her that.
I know.
You're right.
Confirmation. So what is Afro Latina?
Okay. I feel like this is a new term that has come into like society. It's basically having Hispanic heritage or Latina background, but also being Black. Even like in the media in Hispanic countries, you don't see a lot of people on television that look like us, although there's a large population, even like specifically in the Dominican Republic. So being Afro Latina is being proud to be Black, but also to be Hispanic, which a lot of people just literally don't understand the two and how it's possible. I think in America, we separate races so much that seeing like African and Latina just doesn't make
Like,
sense
what?
to a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? You're not wrong, because I've been mistaken for Dominican. And
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
and when that first happened, I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's no way there's anybody as dark as me that's Dominican. But like, clearly I'm sitting right next to you, so that's not true.
You'd be
I know
surprised.
now.
Mhm.
I know now. But it's like, it's true. There's a lot of Afro Latinas.
Mhm.
My best friend is Afro Latina, Jamaican and Puerto Rican. Wepa. Right? You have mad enough of them. There's Amara La Negra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Amara La Negra. I would say that's the first time I heard. I don't want to say the first time I heard the term Afro Latina, but in the media where someone is like proud and like actually owning it.
Right.
That was the first time. And then even on social media, she was getting so much backlash for that. And it's like, I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, you want to see people claim who they are and be proud about it, and let other people know, like, hey, you as well might be able to identify as Afro Latina, but you probably just don't really know. You probably never
Mhm.
heard of the term, so it's like, I don't know. But yeah, no. Let's take it. let's take it back real quick,
Yes.
because you performed on stage with the one and only Davido.
Davido.
Hey. How was that experience?
It was like nerve-wracking, y'all. Once the performance finished, I really wanted to cry. I was holding it in as hard as possible because I couldn't believe it. Even the days before the performance, I kept on being like, this needs to happen. I was so anxious. I wasn't sleeping because I felt like this was going to be something life-changing for me. So I just was too excited, too happy, too ready.
That's great. That's
I love
great.
that.
What was it like performing with Davido? Or did you
with
guys
the
like get
superstar?
the superstar?
Yeah.
Hanging out with superstars.
I will say we didn't have as much interaction, but it was just like unreal. He was super professional, even during sound check. He was like very to the point, very, matter of fact. And it was cool. His team was very nice also. Like there was no issues. Everyone was friendly. Yeah. It was a great experience, I will say.
So can you tell us about like the production of as you're like getting into like the big performance?
So like soundtrack, I would say.
Yeah, like practice rehearsals. Like how was all of that?
So rehearsal, we actually rehearsed with the band. We didn't rehearse with him. Rehearsal was about, I would say, 3 hours or so. Yeah,
3 hours like a day, 3 hours a week.
One day. We did it one day.
One day, you know
Yes.
what? I trust him. So we're not gonna try too hard.
Nah, but it came out, I would say, seamless. All of the singers were talented too. So once you hear a sound and know where you go, it's kind of easy to like fit with the other people around you.
That's good. That's good. Have you listened to the
I
album?
did.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And this is the new album, right?
Yeah, Timeless.
Timeless.
What would you say is like your favorite song, or like the song that you really messing with right now?
Cante, is that how you say it?
Is that featuring Fave?
Yes, that's.
I
a
think that
favorite
was
of
the
mine.
song. No, in the garden was the song we were talking about in the car. I forgot how that song goes, but I remember that from the album.
Feeling the pressure. That's how I go.
I don't remember that one too well.
That's a favorite of mine. I think Unavailable is a favorite too because we performed that.
Everybody loves
Everyone
Unavailable.
Yes.
I think it might just get to be on the summer playlist for some people.
Almost that song is definitely staying in the 2023 playlist.
You think so? I think so too.
Yeah.
Summer's gonna like it.
It's a vibe.
I like Go ahead. No,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say it's like cocky and he got a little dance with it too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I was feeling the song Away a lot more. I don't know why. When I heard Away, I was like, this is the song I like.
Yeah.
I don't remember how it goes anymore right now.
Away.
Yeah.
Until the end of time. Something like that.
Something like that. I liked it.
My favorite song is No Competition.
Okay.
Ashaka.
And it's funny because when the album first came out and I wanted to like just pick a random song to listen, that was the first song I picked to listen. Mostly because Ashake was on it. So I was like, let me see what he doing on it. And I was like, I'm in love.
Yes.
This is my song.
He's another artist, one of my favorites too. Like I would say Afrobeat wise, his last album.
If you could perform with any 3 Afrobeat artists, which 3? Besides Davido, because you already did that.
I would say Ashake. I like Tiwa Savage too.
Ooh, Tiwa Savage. Motherfucker, I want me down. Motherfucker. That's my favorite song.
A lot of like my earlier music, people were comparing me to her, and I was like, I don't see it, but that's kind of a compliment. I'm not gonna be upset.
That's a compliment
Yes.
for sure.
I feel like these are like very known artists, but Wizkid, I would love to sing with him. I feel like he uses a lot of instruments in his production, and I like the way my voice sounds on live music, so that's definitely someone else.
Ooh, does that mean we get a little snippet?
Are we gonna see you with more bands? Because Africans, they love their bands.
I normally perform with bands. That's like my thing. Yeah. So I always have rehearsals, and I'm always doing the pianist or the drummer, or usually both. I'll be getting there, y'all.
You know who would be great for her to meet? The people at Alfiade Records. Because they literally just do band everything.
Yeah.
That's a connection we gotta make happen.
Hey.
Yeah, because they put on their own showcases and everything. So you might actually like them. Now when I think about it. Oh my God. You should come to this other event too. The Henny Taylor Point Studio Vibes. You should come if you can.
When is it?
It's this Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the flyer.
Yeah, let me
send you the flyer. Because it's a bunch of like, local artists, Brooklyn artists, but it's not a lot of band, but like a lot of rap singing.
Okay.
But not really a lot of singing, so you could change it up for them.
It's mostly rap, but
yeah,
it's good music.
Yeah, it's good music.
Good vibe.
So, but they could use some singers on their tracks.
They need some melodies.
Like some vocals.
Yeah.
Just saying. You should come. I think that would be nice.
I'll pull up.
Okay, great.
Okay, so we're gonna get a little spicy.
All right.
Have you ever like dated or talked to a Nigerian fella?
I have. I would say like two or three.
2 or 3.
And how would you summarize your experience with that?
I'm curious now.
In one word.
You have more than one word to use?
One word, many words, girl.
I would say some of the things were nice. Like to an extent, the traditional thinking, I feel like I have some traditional ways, like just being a woman, like cooking food, serving food, things like that. But I do feel like they're very strong minded and can't be swayed too easily.
Stubborn.
Yes.
To the core, man.
Yes.
Man.
So that's kind of an issue with me. I'm kind of strong minded too. I feel like my delivery isn't as rough, but I don't change my mind. I'm kind of, when I want to do something or when I'm set to do it, I do it. Uh,
Growth. Growth. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. That takes some growth. It takes a lot of growth to not be so strong minded.
No, I
'Cause I
still
am
be
too.
arguing, girl, but
As you should, but like, don't worry, growth. It gets there. I know where you're coming from.
I'm crying. Did you go to college?
I did.
Okay. What school did you go to?
St. John's.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
I got accepted there.
Yeah.
I wasn't
There you
gonna go.
Oh, I didn't apply there.
It was too close to home,
I feel that.
and I wanted to run away.
So where'd you go?
Buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, St. John's is like what?
It's like Queens.
And in Queens.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was no way. I was not going. What did you study?
Communications.
Communications.
Yeah, I did a lot of like arts as well. So that kind of started my journey. Honestly, yeah.
That's dope. Did you always know you were gonna go to college?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, honestly, my parents didn't go to college, so I'm like the first one to do that.
Oh, you first
congratulations to
generation
that.
college graduate.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Yeah. So it's like I grew up with three other cousins too, and we were all kind of like the first ones to go to college, like in our family.
That's
were your
kind of like
parents
us in a
proud?
way.
How were your
Very. My mom was crying at my graduation. My dad took pictures. I'll never forget that picture, but they were very, very proud.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's dope. That's like us, cause me, you show, kind of like the first in the family.
I don't think anybody cried at mine though.
Oh, I didn't have one, so COVID.
Oh no. Mm.
You said that you're an artist,
Mhm.
right? What kind of music do you do? Where can people find your music?
My music
What's
is
your favorite
everywhere.
song?
My music is everywhere on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
Link will be in the description. Go check it out. Reading is fundamental.
Do you go under a different name as an artist?
No, so Nanii isn't my real name.
Oh, why did you?
Oh,
Now she pulled the street name thing on us.
I mean, I don't know. I gotta like be in my mode. So.
You're in character.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't gotta share your real name if you don't want to.
I don't mind,
You respect
honestly.
it.
If y'all want to know, it's fine. I don't care.
What is
Ariane.
Ariane.
it?
That's
Ariane.
a pretty name.
That
Thank
is
you.
nice. Okay. I'm still call you Nani though, right?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
That's how artists
I have a
name.
question.
Respect
Yes.
it.
So besides music, if you never found music, if music wasn't like a passion of yours, what do you think you would be doing right now?
I mean, I think it would still be in the arts. That's the thing.
An artist is an artist.
Yeah.
Picasso.
But I would say, yeah, it would either be like art, like physical art. I go to a lot of museums, and I'm just like obsessed with paintings and photography. I don't know how happy my parents will be about that.
I can tell you now.
Dave's like, I want doctor, I want lawyer, I don't want arts. What's
yes.
Art is not easy.
It's not at all. You really gambling on yourself.
Yep, and it takes a lot of to create great art takes a lot of thinking and a lot of knowledge.
And a lot of patience.
A lot of experience. Not a lot of experience, but I feel like you gotta go through something. Like for
Yeah.
me, when I'm writing, I'm usually more inspired when I'm like upset or like in my feelings.
Right, but that's life, right?
Yeah.
You're your best self because of the struggles you go through.
Mhm.
You know?
And our inspiration comes from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Through everything that we go through.
Yeah. I felt you on that about being an artist. I feel like the best art requires like people actually being smart. Because your art has to have some kind of meaning. Like when you look at it, when you have other people look at it, you're trying to evoke an emotion, you know, and it requires thought. Like you can't say you're trying to evoke anger and then you're drawing dandelions. Like,
And there's a sun in the background or something.
yeah, very contradicting. Or it's used for activism, you know, or you're trying to like break down stereotypes. Like art literally is a movement.
Mm-hmm. It's a representation of the time that's like happening now.
Exactly.
Art is beautiful.
Art is beautiful.
It'd be like this awkward silence. It's like
It's not awkward. It's not awkward to me. It's just we're really getting to know Nanii for the first time. This
this
is
is
my
first conversation.
Yeah.
Honestly.
and this is the first time we've done this. First
For real?
conversation, yeah. Because usually we know our guests before they come on. But we don't know you.
It's like, girl, come on the show. Like we want you here.
Right, but that's
cool.
That's because she knows talent. She saw talent and was like, yeah, she deserves to be
Pull up.
have the light on her. That's the
The
word.
spotlight.
The spotlight on her. Okay, Davido had his spotlight.
It's your time, baby.
It's her turn. Okay.
Y'all know what's so embarrassing? Not embarrassing, but I feel like because I'm Hispanic, I always say his name Davido.
It's okay. I don't think anybody know how to say it.
Even being Nigerian, sometimes I mess up his name. Davido. Sometimes you try and say with the accent, it's like, am I saying it?
David don't need to make a video and come clear to us on how to pronounce his
We
name.
need the proper pronunciation.
Because I'm about to just start calling you David. Because
Ovio, the baddest. What's it on?
okay, Ovio, the baddest. That's so much easier. But it's true. Davido is mad hard to pronounce. Don't know why.
But
Yeah.
I was like stalking your Instagram page, right? And you give like content creator vibes, and
She did.
I love your profile, the aesthetic, the
Thank
theme
you.
with the pink fonts, and I was like, you better go, girl. Give us the fashion looks, do all of that. I love it.
Thank you. It's hard work, but I kind of feel like I got in the groove of it, of being more personable online, like showing myself. I felt like I was a little more private before.
Yeah.
I still could be a little more in the camera, but
She does really great with being on the camera.
I do. I'm just not consistent with it.
yeah.
I don't be consistent.
I'm
with
not
it.
great at being on the camera.
But doing this podcast has forced me to be consistent. Even though I haven't really been working on like my own personal. I mean, this is my personal, but like my own
Yeah.
stuff. Doing this is giving me more experience, makes me want to be out there more, be on the camera more, make more content. And who knows? Like, we're famous. We're gonna get discovered. We're gonna get signed. The money's
Discovered.
coming.
We are discovered.
Y'all discovered, yes.
We are discovered, okay?
I do feel like consistency plays a large part in it. There's a lot of people that's not gonna follow through on stuff. So like just
That's
keeping on
true.
going. You already standing out.
Right. And your dreams, you cannot fear your dreams. That's one thing for sure. If you think you're gonna be a superstar, you can't be scared that you're not gonna become a superstar.
That's that imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
And that shit is real.
Mhm.
It is. Like I already think I'm famous. And I already knew I was famous when I was on that cruise. And the lady was like, You're famous. I said, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I know it's like I was already believing it, but when someone else said it,
You
I was like,
validated it for
yeah.
me.
Like I don't even know you. I never seen you a day in my life. And you telling me I'm famous? Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, I am. Do you think you're delusional?
Sometimes, but I really don't care. We could curse on here.
Yeah.
All right.
What the fuck?
Oh, there we go.
I wasn't cursing this entire time. I was
I
being
don't
proper.
know.
I don't know.
You know what's crazy? I'm probably used to cursing so much that like it just
Yeah.
Sometimes I try not to curse so much because when I do edit the clips and it's like fuck. It's like beep, 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 beep. And then sometimes when I'm trying to upload it, like Instagram be giving me a run for my days. The thing doesn't pick up the sound, so it's just a whole bunch of silence. And it's like I did all this work for you to not work. Editing problems, editing life.
Can't relate. I mean, I'll just post it as it is. If TikTok said I can't have it there, fuck it. It just can't be there.
you ballsy. I'll be like, I freak out a little bit
Oh no.
if it's not together. Yeah.
I don't freak out. Embarrassment is a choice. If it doesn't come out good, then I'm not embarrassed. I did the best I can. It's okay. So where you grew up at?
Jersey.
You from Jersey?
Look at that. You already got
You
a
live in
sign right
Jersey?
there.
Shut up.
I live in Brooklyn.
Wait, sorry. That was aggressive and also very playful. But you live in Brooklyn?
Mhm.
Why?
Brooklyn,
What
what
you
up?
mean? Why?
Because she left Brooklyn and now she got no friends in Jersey.
And I thought I just made a friend in Jersey. But damn.
Nope.
Clearly not. She said no.
I go to Jersey for my family, but that's about it.
Where in Jersey?
They in South Jersey.
Oh, I'm in North Jersey.
Yeah, it's like 2 different states.
Yes, it is. Because South Jersey is far.
Yeah,
And you like Brooklyn?
it's cool. Sometimes I'll be ready to get the fuck out, but
It be like that.
What you like
Yeah.
about Brooklyn?
what you mean?
Brooklyn's Brooklyn, baby. What you mean?
I ain't saying nothing wrong with Brooklyn. I just said what you like about Brooklyn.
You grew up in Brooklyn?
I was born and raised there.
Okay. I feel like a lot of people don't that grew up there be ending up leaving and like
You get tired.
yeah.
You get
Something
tired.
new, something different. But I feel like I would never
She
like
would not
fully
leave.
leave New York City.
She would not.
I would never fully leave. I'm still gotta have a place out here. I want to come back.
That's how I feel.
Family, friends, all of that stuff. My favorite restaurants and shit. Like I need to come back.
I would live in Brooklyn if I had space. That's all.
Space is expensive out here.
I know, and that's the reason I wouldn't come back. I need space. Like, I don't like thinking about parking. I don't like thinking about somebody smashing into my car. I don't like not knowing if I'm gonna bump into a crackhead. Like,
I mean, but that's
Not the
everywhere.
crackheads, right.
not where I live at. I run into turkeys where I live at. Turkeys and deers. I can deal with that.
Deers.
Crackheads is a whole different kind of specimen.
Not the turkeys and the deers, though.
No, I eat turkey.
No deer?
So it don't matter if you hit it, that's what you're saying.
No.
Sheesh. We do not support.
I hit a
animal
deer once,
cruelty
I'm not
over
gonna
here.
lie to y'all.
You had it? Deer?
I
You
hit
had a what?
deer.
You hit a deer?
Yes.
I thought you ate one.
Nah, I never had it.
Really?
I had a neighbor that used to make like deer soup though, and he would give it to us. I never ate that shit.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Why didn't you try it?
I'm good.
I would have tried it.
That's like people
That's
who eat
Bambi
alligator.
outside.
Not Bambi.
I would have tried it though. Maybe Bambi tasted good.
You see, she's spontaneous. I'm stay with what I know, and deer is not what I know.
I'm like in the middle. He was a little strange. I think that's what. Yeah, that's
She
what
didn't know
got
if
me.
he was gonna poison her or not.
Speaking of food, you ever had Nigerian food?
I have
What have you tried?
like egusi,
Mm?
pounded yam,
Mm-hmm.
obono. Is that how you say? it?
Ogbonna.
Yeah,
Wow.
and like I guess suya. That's
Wow.
like that. Yeah.
Those are
So
good options.
You need to get you some jollof rice.
Oh yeah, I had jollof rice.
Amala. That's what you
Yeah,
need.
never had.
Amala. It's like whole wheat pounded yam.
Is it black?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, how long y'all knew each other?
That's my cousin.
Aw.
She has been waiting for me her whole life.
Stop.
Like literally waited on me while I was in the womb cooking up. She was there when I came out. She was in the house when my mom was raising me as a baby. She been there every step of the way.
So y'all more like sisters?
Do you think we look alike?
Not really, to be honest.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't look like my cousin
But
either,
people
y'all.
have said we look alike. Like,
Who said that?
You don't remember one time in middle school, one of my classmates thought,
Oh yeah, they
You
was
was my
calling me
sister.
Rebecca. I remember that too.
and even from like some of the clips that we posted of the episodes, like
Mhm,
people
people
say, "Yo,
be
y'all
like-
look alike." Like, no, we don't. But thank you. She's beautiful. I'm beautiful. Duh. Of course, we look alike.
I did not know you was going with that one. I thought you was about to call me ugly.
Nah, babe.
That was sweet. That was sweet. I probably would have said the opposite.
Oh wow. Nice cousin, mean cousin.
No, just funny cousin. Just funny. You know, I don't think of you that way.
I know you don't, but the people don't. And you know, people take one word and they go to Australia with that shit.
You know what? You're not wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, they will flip shit fast.
Oh, they have.
They have.
Oh,
But then reverse it.
Yeah, we had posted a clip from our last episode, 2 episodes ago, and they just been going crazy on the guy in the comments. So basically, what he said, all right, let's get your opinion too.
okay.
So what he said was that he likes girls that are attractive. Like he's the type of person, if he's gonna go for a girl, it has to be a girl that everybody wants, but that everybody can't get.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of feel persona he wants in the girl that he's with. But people in the comments, they were like, oh, why would you want a girl that everybody else wants? You're just seeking male validation. He really just want niggas, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada.
I do feel like a lot of people be saying that men don't really like women. They just
Tolerate us.
Yeah.
Bataman. Okay.
They attracted to women, but they don't really like being around them.
Because they always with the bros,
Yes.
the bros.
Yes.
Sorry, I was thinking about this one TikTok comment that I just can't get out of my head.
What was it?
They so mean. Why is somebody gonna be like, he's short-minded just like his dreads? And it's like, you know, the starters. So it was like, why would you say that?
People be so mean.
But I'm not going to front. That was a good one. It was a good joke.
That's kind of clever.
That was a clever ass joke. Like, it was mean as hell, but it was funny as fuck. Like,
what's something you've been into recently, lately? Random, anything.
Recently, I've been going to the gym. I've been traveling. But I feel like
where
I
you
always do that. I went to Panama like 2 weeks ago.
ooh, how was
It
that?
was fun. It was hot as fuck, and I loved every second of it.
How's the water?
The water is like crystal clear.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I want to go.
I feel like I was meant to be an island girl.
Island, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I went to the Bahamas recently.
How was it?
It was beautiful. What? It was beautiful. That water, salty, but it was beautiful.
Wait, you drank the water?
No, I swam in it. Why would I
it was
drink?
like pricking you?
What do you mean?
Oh,
water?
No, because you mean like how you know the water is salty?
Salty,
like you
super
drank
salty.
it, you tasted it?
Like...
Yeah, like my lips started to shrivel up. Like, it was salty.
No, because I went to a beach in DR one time, and the water was so salty that it was like pricking my skin.
Oh.
Because I just wasn't used to that. Yeah, that shit was not fun at all.
It's not fun. It's not fun. When my lips shriveled up, you gotta see me. I literally have a sunscreen lip gloss, right, with 40 SPF. And you have to see me in there, like, painted my lips as I'm going in the water. Because it was pruning. And it feels like gritty and everything. It was so salty. And it burns my eyes. Just a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, just a little bit. I told him I need to find some goggles. I'm about to start swimming with goggles on.
Yeah, because like why you want to swim with no goggles? And then open your eyes in the water?
I want to see.
Oh, girl.
Goggles.
Goggles. I want to see. The DR. You've been to the DR?
Plenty of times.
My mom said the water is really pretty there.
It is.
It is? So why are you here?
What you mean? Why?
I don't understand.
It's a third world country, though. You know, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to...
Apparently, this is about to become a third world country.
That's what it's looking like.
Oh, with the whole dollar, Asian,
the
dollar,
Chinese
the yuan.
currency is about to be...
Is it yuan?
Top...
Yang?
I don't know.
Yang.
But like the most... I don't even know the correct term, but it's going to be the top dollar, basically. Never saw that one coming.
Start looking for Asian sugar daddies.
I'm crying. You know what they said? I was watching something before, and they said in Singapore, that's like where the billionaires, they go to live. Like every house, billionaire.
Konnichiwa. I already know. Is that the right one? No, is it ni hao? No, I think it's konnichiwa. Or is it ni hao? One of them is Asian. I mean, one of them is Chinese, and one of them is Japanese. Shit.
No.
I want a sugar daddy that don't want sugar, though.
Is that possible?
I feel like some girls get away with it.
Some girls be lying, though.
No, you're right.
Some girls be
right.
lying.
They say they know they could be,
they make it seem like, they
morals and
yeah.
ethnic.
Nah,
but it's
right.
like they're not really getting down with the get down with him.
And there was this one guy, I don't think I ever shared a story, but there was this one guy, he wanted to be my sugar daddy, right? And I live for experiences, okay?
You live for experiences?
Yeah,
Okay.
to a certain extent. So he wanted to be my sugar daddy, right? I'm like, okay, cool. We were supposed to go on a date, right? We end up not going on this date because he popped his back out coming out the car. Literally as we were supposed to be going to this date, right? So he was like, oh, he has to go to the doctor. And he asked for a hug. I gave him, like, one of them side hugs.
Hello.
Yep, the one hand. And give me $100.
Was he, question,
How's that for you?
was he black or no?
No, girl.
I didn't think so.
It was a white man.
I don't feel it. How you met him?
Working. At the mall. Tell you, very stupid.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. I've gone on dates with people I met at the mall as I'm working.
When I was in college, I kind of helped my roommate get a sugar daddy.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I had a roommate who had a sugar daddy.
There was this
He's a weirdo.
website that you could go on to like talk to people and find you a sugar daddy. Kind of sketchy. I didn't really believe it, but still went on it.
It works.
I never met a sugar daddy, but my roommate, she was able to meet a sugar daddy, and she met this guy, brought him to our apartment.
Nah,
that was kind of slim. I was like, but she got her coins, A couple
No,
bags, everything. She was good. She was living life.
the friends that have the sugar daddies are the best ones. Because when I was in college, we had a friend in the dorm that did that thing, and she had a sugar daddy. He used to buy us cleaning supplies for our dorm. And he bought cleaning supplies, he bought sunglasses, he bought clothes,
Yes.
food.
He was everybody's sugar daddy.
Yeah. It only took one friend.
Community sugar daddy.
We love a community sugar daddy. Like, come
Think
on.
about the group.
Think about the group. Think about all of us.
Yes.
Are you single?
Yeah,
Are you mingling?
I am. I'm always mingling.
You got eggs in the baskets?
Yeah, I'm like gathering a new batch of niggas right now. It's that time.
Woman empowerment.
The roster needs a new lineup, okay?
Okay?
It don't mean I'm sleeping with all of them, but I definitely need like.
That is none of our
lineup.
business.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you got a roster, you got a roster. You probably got one that buy you food. You got one that buy you shoes. You got one that take you out. Hopefully one that gets catch flights. The one that catch flights always is top on the roster.
Because
You
we
get the
out,
most
baby.
attention.
Yeah, you'll get the most attention. You above and beyond, okay?
It's just exhausting, like meeting new niggas. I feel like
It's hard to
always- It's the same
maintain.
shit. It's, like,
It's hard to meet people, honestly.
It's hard to maintain.
yeah, it's effort on both ends. I feel like and
Really?
y'all really gotta be
That's so
interested.
true.
I don't be interested.
Because
I
we
be
had this
thinking too.
talk before where I was like, I'm okay with the medium ugly,
Yeah,
but I'm about to be superficial.
see,
Because,
mhm.
Superficial how?
like, if you don't look good, I don't want to talk to you.
I started saying that because I used to fuck with like medium ugly niggas, and it's like y'all still do the same shit. So
Yeah, ugly.
I might as well like not, you know.
Listen, I want to cry with my Prada bag, not with
Your
my
4
bag
for
from
4.
Target.
Now with your Mr. Whopper. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, I'm on that
Medium
same wave.
ugly. Yeah, they're about to confess. They're about to confess in the comments.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Cause somebody gonna be like, "Oh, they talk about medium ugly like they're that fine and is." Yeah, fucking haters.
Haters.
Oh my god, they hate that you love yourself.
That's because they don't love themselves.
They don't.
Projection at its all-time highest. What was that?
Just sprinkle a little confidence. They
I like that.
Sprinkle a little confidence. You need some.
So, would you do us the gracious honor of blessing the mic with your voice?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh man.
Do you have any requests in particular, or I'll just sing one of my songs?
One of your songs. We don't need you to promote nobody else.
All right. Take your time and do it right. When we link, hold me tight. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be direct with you. Quiero hacer un ching mala contigo. Vaya, with me. You can't deny how we feel. Just vaya with me. We hella high with it, and it's exciting. We vibing.
I heard a little Spanish in there.
The little tingles. I feel the chills.
Right?
Your voice.
Thank you.
It's something about like the way you're able to like your range and just I don't know, like your voice I think is very unique. It's not like most, music that I hear from other people, and I love that about you. I love that.
They said Tiwa?
Yeah, they did.
The eyebrow.
Huh?
Huh?
They said no. She said that. They said she sound like Tiwa.
Yeah, like more earlier music, for real, for real. I got that so much.
From this sample, I got a little bit of Ira Star.
Really?
Maybe a little bit of Thames in there. It's a little bit.
Girl.
And I say that because they're so different with the way that with their voice and how they sing.
I got a whole lot of Nanii.
I'm crying.
That's cute.
Thank you. I try. But thank you, sis, for blessing us with your voice and with your presence.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. No, when you become a bigger celebrity.
Don't forget
Right?
about us.
No, fuck forget
Never.
about. She's
Sis
not gonna
said forget about us.
She's not gonna forget
That's
about
what I
us.
said.
I was saying like fuck forgetting about us.
Oh.
Like that's not gonna happen. We're gonna go back and play this when you're on Oprah.
Be like, she was here.
Yeah, she was here. This was her big debut. Okay, and we're gonna see more. I definitely invite us to performances. Any like if you're doing any listening parties, we would love to come.
I'll definitely do that.
Okay, great.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Let the people know where they can find your music and where they can follow you.
Yeah, so you can find my music everywhere. Apple Tunes, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Tidal, YouTube, and you can follow me on Instagram at _NANIIACOSTA or NanieAcosta.com.
Ooh.
Yes, check me out.
She has a website, y'all.
Official. That's what we love.
And y'all can follow me at its_Mukri, and that's at Instagram and Twitter, and that's at Twitter, TikTok.
And you can follow me at That Queen Beck on all social platforms. We want to thank you for tuning into this episode. Make sure you follow us at the FANG Podcast, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the platforms, and we will see you next week.